But nice. They had furniture out there. Like, they had ottomans out in the middle of their hotel rooms. It was interesting. And I go in and he goes, "Hey, man." I said, "What's going on?" He goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, "I'm announcing." He goes, "Are you Megawatt?" I'm not
nice.
Megawatt. He goes,
Nice.
"Give me your hat."
Give me your hat.
I gave him a hat. Of course,
I'm not sure where that guy is, but props to him.
Yeah, there you go. He's a big fan of megawatts, apparently.
I get called Ricky Towery a lot.
Opening stages here. Let's see who got our whole shot in this college boy class. Kawasaki rider, that's who that is. And it's going to be Eddie Norred on the number 4 Kawasaki, sitting front row in college right here. He's got the number 1 seat right up front next to the professor, not Gary Bailey. This guy had a little get off there. That was the number
Ryder
40.
Fox.
Was that Michael J. Ryder Fox
Michael J.
Racing
Ryder,
Incorporated? Esquire.
Well, third motos, I noticed down on the gate a little bit ago, not, how it was always stacked 42 and people were waiting in line to get in that gate if it was not occupied. I've noticed several open gates for this third moto as Eddie Norred continues to lead this one. Obviously a top finisher last year, donning the number 4 here in this third moto. Not sure what his first moto scores were. We'll try to get those to you here in just a few moments. But right now, obviously, with a good start in the third moto, he's going to put himself in a pretty good position as our riders continue this jockey for position. Looking for the 99 of KAYDEN Palmer out of Washington, Utah, on the Palmer Compound Fox Racing back ride to be one of the contenders and a championship contender in this one. But as we wrap up this first lap, our leaders now making their way in right in front of the announcer's tower. Still Norred out front. Back in the number 2 spot, Kevin. That's the 81 machine of Daniel Borderland. He comes in with a 3.7 score, so he starts out strong, and I'm sure hopeful that the rest of the moto will remain as strong for him as well.
1 lap in the books. Green flag is out. Let's go racing with our college 18 to 24. It is Norred, Borderland, Jordan Smith. Not that one. He is 3rd. Nicholas Hunt 4th. Mason Holsey 5th. Gage Stein back in 6th. Gage was one of our runners for sure. In fact, Gage, even with a 1, 2, and a 6 now, still good enough for the overall. That's what you do. You set yourself up for success. But look, the 1, 2 of Gage Stein and Palmer with the 2, 1. Where is KAYDEN Palmer? He's in 2, 1, 2. So he's got a 12th. Stein's got a 6. So being marred up back there, anything can happen to Stein. You get tangled up with a 5th place guy, and here comes Palmer. So this story is just now beginning. Yeah,
Norred coming into this one with a 9.9, by the way, opening up with the first lap lead, and continues to lead here on lap number 2 as Borderland trying to make his explanation point on this third moto at Loretta Lynn's. And there he goes as he drives one home. Looks like he's going to make the pass heading into the red zone now.
Looking for the number 10. There he is. Man, great work by our Racer TV crew there. We picked up what looks to be the champion if we freeze the field, the number 10 of Gage Stein. So Stein's got some work to do, and we've got a challenge for the lead as Borderland now putting pressure on the Kawasaki ride. There's Stein, and we are looking for KAYDEN Palmer to try to make a few passes here. Palmer on the number 99 gas. So that's where the championship is. It's Palmer on the 99 gas and Gage Stein on the number 10 gas. Low score wins, a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Now Stein with that 6th place currently, but I believe he's moved up a spot or 2. Rodney Tomlin, the bat phone is ringing. This guy has the loudest ringtone of any human being.
Well, I'm one of the deafest announcers on the.
Wait, put that thing on vibrate. Do you have any feeling in your leg? Is that
no, it's all gone numb.
Look at that. It's all after that hysterectomy. Kawasaki rider fighting off Borderland. And it's still Eddie Norred. This would be his best finish by a long shot, like you said. Norred with not such great finishes for him.
I'll tell you.
9-9 and a 1.
Yeah, Bortolan, they've been swapping back and forth. Bortolan was out front for just a few moments. And Smith, another rider that has risen to the occasion here, 3rd. But again,
there's Stein.
We're keeping an eye on the 99 and the 10 right now, and they're running 4th and 5th. And I have to
Holy cow, Palmer has gotten Stein. Palmer has came from 12th, gotten around Stein, who was in 5th, and now the championship swings in KAYDEN Palmer's direction on the number 99 machine. So just like that, Gage Stein was in a great spot, and Palmer just found 6 spots in 1 lap, Rodney Tomlin. You've never done that.
Never been able to find those 6 spots in 1 lap myself. You're right, but
it's gone. We got it right here, though. Now we want to watch the 99 and the 10. They're going to have to slug it out. That's them right there on your screen. In the all-white, you can do that before Labor Day. That is KAYDEN Palmer. And he's good. Gage Stein, that is the championship in the balance for both of those young men. Palmer in the all-white ensemble uses Cole's cash, says, I want to look good for this race. And there's Stein back on the inside, and now the championship pendulum swings right back in his direction, Ronnie Tollin. Can you handle this action?
I don't know. We've got a long way to go. We're just 5 minutes into this 20-minute moto. We've got 15 more minutes of this, Kevin.
I guarantee you Palmer knows that number 10. He knows exactly who it is. They've done the math. It's pretty simple. You beat this guy, you win the championship. They got to fight each other. They also have to fight the number 81 of Daniel Bordelin. So a lot of drama here. We just saw some drama in the women's class, and here we go again with Gage Stein and Palmer. Palmer has gotten him back. He's in the all-white again. He's gotten around Stein. We've had 3 lead changes. And just like that.
So you have to wonder, you know, with the adrenaline here in these first 5 minutes and the intensity that these guys are having to race with, what this is going to translate.
What happened there? Stein will pass him back. That's 4 passes in about 3 straightaways. That's your championship. The number 10, the 99, it's a winner-take-all affair. They will come through in second and third. Rodney Tomlin. This is what Loretta Lynn is all about.
Only 2.2 seconds behind the leader.
There, your leader's right there. Look right there. You can look on your screen. There's Nord on the Kawasaki. Stein and Palmer, absolutely a heavyweight title fight right here. 1-2, 2-1 scores. Winner-take-all affair. And the spoiler here on this Kawasaki, he's just looking to win a moto. He's gone 9-9 and now 1. This is what I absolutely love, these 3 moto formats. They'll break a tie. They'll break your heart.
Absolutely.
I mean, so Gage Stein says, I am tired of dealing with Palmer. He was in 5th, and then Palmer came reeling through the field, past everybody, and now he's slowed back just a bit.
Well, NORAD under fire now as we head into the red zone, I believe.
I believe he just got passed. I think he's put a Kawasaki rider. There it is. The number 10 of Gage Stein continues to move now. I think he is tired of messing around. And it takes a few laps to get these lines and everything kind of sorted out where you want to be on the racetrack. Palmer having some problems. The bike stalls, and he loses a spot. So the wheels coming off for Palmer, who looked fantastic early in the moto, went from 12th to 4th. And we'll get back to our leader, the number 10 of Gage Steinmark. On that number 10, he's going to have a 1-2-1 score. That's pretty strong there.
Yeah, what a deflator there for Palmer. And you have to think not only watching the rider slip away and then that little bit of a stutter. And you have to wonder, are the problems going to compound from this point, or is he going to be able to
take a breath, take another shot at him? It's not over by any stretch. He's on the same straightaway essentially, but stalled the bike, a couple of passes.
The only problem there for him, he is going to have to exert a whole lot of energy in this one because of the energy already exerted in the first part of this moto.
It's that third moto. You just let it all hang out, right, Rodney?
It's it. You've got to find the heart. It's inside. It's what you want. It's how deep you can dig at this particular point.
Jason Wygant digging deep into this free meal, man. He's got biscuits. He's got bacon in his hair. It is a wild affair. Megawatt came up here with 3 pounds of bacon. Wygant smelled it from the podium. Wygant did, and made his way up here.
I'm only here for the bacon, Kevin. I'm not going to lie.
Here for the grease, boys. Greasing it up right now is the number 10, Gage Stein. He's got the number 1 in his sights. He can come back as the number 1 guy here in this college boy class next year, assuming he doesn't age out, because it is 18 to 24.
Yeah, that's he's got some time to burn in this class. There's no doubt about it. And this is a great class because, like you said, 18 to 24. These young men, they're all kind of in their prime as far as strength and things like that. So this right here really creates, in my opinion, some great racing. Kind of like
this is where Justin Cooper got one of his titles.
Hey, and you know, and the great thing about it is, like I said, if you come into this and you can win young against some of the older, stronger guys, that really proves a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are watching that 99 or the 81 of Bordelin. The 99 is Palmer, who is now back in 4th, and he's kind of seems to be stuck there. That little stall seems to have gotten him mentally. Stalled the bike out, got passed by Bordelin, and he has not really been able to recover. This is a great ride for Eddie Norrid on your screen there, the number 4 Kawasaki out of Rockford, Illinois. Got the whole shot. Having him best moto of the week for sure.
Yeah, and you almost have to think, and you would probably believe Norrid probably 2 bad starts. You know, I mean, didn't get the starts that he was looking for and just let it all hang out on this one. And it all worked out for him so far. and riding in the number 2 spot. Again, it's not a win, but, you know, that's an explanation point for
Absolutely.
this week for him, for sure.
At least you can let everybody know you do have the speed for sure to run up front. You always hear those guys like, oh, well, I got a bad start. I did this. I'm like, man, everybody says that. There only one guy gets a whole shot. There's 39 other guys. I got 5th in the whole shot. Well, A, no, you did not. You did not do that. You either got the whole shot or you didn't. But you hear all these war stories. Well, I got caught up with this guy, that guy. Well, now Eddie can – all the haters, if there is any of Eddie Nord, I don't know why you would hate the guy. He's doing it right now. He's on that number 4 Cowie. He's got a little pressure from Borderland.
Yeah, this is going to get more. Borderland, where's that put him in the overall right now? He's locked in he's locked in at number 3, so he doesn't have to really make the pass right now.
3-7-3 scores. Little baby Rodney jumping in. You want to do a hot mic swipe here? Jump in there, bud. Baby Rodney up here.
I haven't been able to get him on the mic yet, man. He won't do it for me.
Do it. You're about to interrupt now, old man. Let's do it. If we're going to do it, let's do it. Get this man a mic. Baby Rodney, welcome to the mic. No interest at all.
No interest. Now, he has been working camera all week. So,
okay. So
yeah.
He's done a little bit
he
of
does
something.
have a little bit of
He likes to be behind the camera. Behind the camera. Scenes. Baby Rodney got... Well, Daddy Rodney, and then there's Baby Rodney right here. You had a hysterectomy last night, so no more little Baby Rodneys anymore.
Unless there happens to be one.
Well, let's don't talk about that. Let's just get back to the action here. Leave that action for your cozy cabin number 5. The number 4 of Eddie Norrid is your leader. He's got some action now coming from Daniel Borderland. Borderland wants to best his position here by another spot here. Get up into that number 2 spot. Don't think it would change the outcome in terms of overall. He would pick up a point, but still only good enough for 3rd overall.
Yeah, right now he's got a 7-point cushion in that number 3 spot. So this is just a ride for fun. Again, another explanation point ride, you know, just seeing what you can do. Having fun in the final moto at Loretta Lynn's. And, you know, you've done all the work that you can do in the early part of the week. Right now it's just time to solidify it.
Yep, we've got about 8 more minutes to go. 11, 12 minutes into this thing. We're going 55 minutes with these old guys. That's right. We're just changing it up here on the fly. I made that up. Why can't smoke that thing? It's done.
Yeah.
Gonna save a little bit in your pocket. Put that in here. It's in tinfoil. It'll heat up all day long. Be ready to eat in a couple hours. Be doing these podiums. It'll just literally cook in your pocket.
Well, Borderland got him, and he made it stick coming out of behind the billboards. He is more than solidified. He's starting to stretch things out now over the number 4 of Norrid. And there's that explanation point he was looking for. And still, you know, a good explanation point for Norrid and a number 3 spot. I mean, I'm taking home a moto medal after those 2 9th-place positions.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Absolutely. Going through the 10 commandments, there's Borderland, there's Norrid. Stein has opened it up to 8.5 seconds. He is, you talk about an exclamation point. He's going to go 1-2-1 and Gage Stein. Don't want to put the announcer's curse on him, but assuming everything stays kosher for him, then he would be your champion.
One rider that we haven't seen, we've seen ride solid top 5s in Moto 1 and 2. He finished 3rd and 4th, or actually went 4 and 3. Kimball Jett back in 16th place position. He's just finally made it into barely the top 20 over the last couple of laps right now. Now, he would score well enough for an overall top 10 and 6. He's looking at a 4.316 at the moment, but just interesting turn of events for some of these riders here in this 3rd moto.
Race number 18 coming up next. Super Mini 1, 12 to 15. Super Mini 1, 12 to 15 on the gate, and then 65, 7 and 9. That's your next couple of motos as Baby Rodney continues to enjoy the AC here. You got a little redheaded. You figure he'd have been fast on a dirt bike. What happened?
He is fast when he rides. When he rides. He's just like one of those guys. He just likes to ride when he likes to ride.
Yeah. Play a little Minecraft. Get behind a camera. Go to school every now and again.
On occasion.
On occasion there. A lot going on in that young man's life. There's the number 99 of KAYDEN Palmer in the number 4 spot. KAYDEN, man, he had the championship for a few feet of this racetrack when he got around Gage Stein.
On a couple of different occasions,
yes,
like 4 different occasions
in
on
one lap. It's what we live for. Behind the billboards we go with KAYDEN Palmer. He looks over at the pit board. All you can do is go, man. You just got to go and hope for the best.
Seems to have settled into a pace. He obviously doesn't seem to be in attack mode. Not saying that his 2:02 lap times are slow by no stretch of the imagination, but obviously just doesn't seem to have the hunt that he had earlier in the moto, we are approaching the 5-minute mark left in this when you have to wonder, is he trying to save something for those final couple of laps, if that's the case?
I think he's just going for it, and he's leaving it all. That battle may have taken something out of him.
Well, like I said, whenever those guys came up through the pack the way they did on those first couple of laps, I knew a lot of energy had been expelled.
Yep.
And I wondered if he would be able to regather that. And unfortunately, I'm sure as mental as it was physical, it's tough to overcome.
Gage Stein with a 157. I feel like this is going to be as fast as this racetrack has been. It does not look as rough as we have seen, that's for sure. When these guys are turning 157s, we saw a 153, a high 153 yesterday. So you might approach that again if a good battle ensues. Alessi? Burner, what do you get? He had a 153 today. There you go. Yeah, the track does look, it just doesn't look quite as brutal.
It doesn't.
It's rough. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
The ruts are there, but it does not look as nasty as it has the first few days.
Stein in for 8 now. 2-lap card, I believe.
There she is.
Yep.
Good job. Jeff Canfield's daughter giving us the 2-lap board. She's gotten the assignment. She got it right. Nicely done. Jeff has his whole family working up here. She is an apprentice to her dad, I guess, huh? There's the number 94, 34 maybe. No, that's 94. It's not Gage Stein. It's not, that would be Kimball Jett. That's who you were talking about.
Yeah.
Kimball Jett up to the number 14, Alex Panzarella. That's a cool name.
Yeah, as you said, Jett right now looking at 6th overall with a 4.314, so he's only been able to make a couple of gains. Actually, with one more pass, he can move up into a top 5 overall around Eddie Norred if he moves up one or if Norred gets past one more time.
Well, he's got some time to do it. He's got 4 minutes or just shy of 4 minutes to try to make up some points and climb up in this overall championship points battle. Overall, it looks like this is your top 3 overall. Stein, Palmer, and Bordelin. That's how the championship looks. And in terms of this moto, Stein is out front. Bordelin on the 81 in the number 2 spot. Eddie Norred is 3rd. Caden Palmer is 4th. Kyle Epperson rounds out your top 5 hot rod.
Well, another exciting 3rd moto. And this one, most of the fireworks in the early part of this one, Kevin. I mean, basically all the fireworks probably in the first 4 laps. And those 4 passes for the championship on that one lap. I mean, taking, I'm sure, a lot out of Gage Stein as it did Caden Palmer. But that one little mistake, and then you just saw him start to basically snowball. But what was good about Palmer was he did collect himself, and he was able to stay solid in that 4th place position and didn't fall any further back.
There you go. Not falling back. He actually fell forward as this young man here, the number 10. The white flag is out. Gage Stein, one more lap to go, my man. Up and over that tunnel jump. And you will be a national champion. How good does that feel? Caden Palmer still working on Eddie Norred now. Late in the moto, he has caught him. By the billboards, though, we're picking up our soon-to-be champ, Gage Stein.
Gage, very familiar with the ranch. We've watched this young one grow up as well and see them, the fruits of their labor in these national championships, moto medals. It all
comes to into focus for sure, man.
It
all
does.
That hard work, all those days at the racetrack, your dad, your trainer, whoever pushing you, this is when it feels the best.
Like you're in great blurry shape. And you're asking, why am I doing
this? You're right here for this last lap in the 3rd moto when you're going to go 1-2-1. You're going to get a national championship. That's why you do it. That's why you spent $87,000 this year racing. His dad's probably like, you're not too far off.
His dad probably says,
don't say, just I don't. I ask guys like that. I'm like, hey man, how much have you got in your program this year? We don't even count. We don't even, whatever we need to do, we just do it. We'll figure out the rest.
Right.
10 years from now, it's eating into my 401k, but whatever.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. I mean, it's an investment. I mean, even if they never go anywhere in the sport after this, it's definitely been an investment. Everyone that I've talked to that's ever done this at this level says they wouldn't change a thing.
Absolutely.
And I guarantee you, Gage Stein and his family would not change a thing. It's these feelings right here that you're feeling in these final few corners here at the world's biggest amateur motocross race, Loretta Lynn's, and set to take the national championship.
That is Gage Stein. 2 more turns remain. He's going to go 1, 2, 1. He's looking froggy right now into the left-hander. 1 more turn to go. Spot that checker flag. There he goes. And look at this, folks. This is that ride we all love. Throw the hands up. Yes. Gage Stein, you are a national champion.